Hey Facebook, it's Paul again. See, there I am, right there, Facebook. How are you? Actually, I can't hear your answers, but anyway, I'm going to be busy tonight, so I wanted to do this from my office. It's about 5:20 on a Thursday evening, 4/21/2011. Had something I wanted to talk about. I got no one to respond to the last video, so I don't know. Maybe it was because I was having a glass of wine or something like that, and that might have offended a few people. I'm just kidding, just playing around. I want to stay on this point about accomplishing your destiny. I really think it's an issue in the body of Christ, and I like to pursue that, and encourage people to pursue their destiny. So I want to give you my view. It may not be the right view for everybody, but I want to give you my view of what destiny looks like. I was listening to Pastor Jeff Kroom. If you listen to this, Jeff, good to see you, in his morning devotion here on Facebook, and he got scriptural with it, and you know, he says you're miserable if you're not pursuing your destiny. I agree with him. I think you're miserable if you're not pursuing your destiny. Your destiny, and this is just Paul, your destiny is not predicated on what other people feel that your destiny should be. I've had a lot of people tell me what I'm called to do. A lot of people tell me what they feel like I'm supposed to be doing with my life. And invariably, even after dealing with that man-pleasing thing that's on the inside of me, and I dare say it's on the inside of a lot of people, you know, I had to come up with the conclusion, for me to be not miserable, as Jeff puts it, I had to come up with the conclusion that I had to go after the things that I feel like God is telling me to go after. I was sitting with one of my mentors. He's one of my business mentors, and not that long ago, and I thanked him because there was a time a few years back that I sat in his office, and he's been successful, failed, successful, failed. He's in his 70s now, has a fantastic life, a fantastic business, none of them without challenges. And he encouraged me some years ago by saying, telling me his testimony about how things went up, down, and the only thing that really stayed constant was his attitude towards life, his attitude towards work, his attitude towards family. He's had a cancer scare. You know, this is his second marriage, and this is a spirit-filled, born-again, believing Christian. You know, things happen in life, but just because things are shaking in your life doesn't mean that you need to be shaken. I go to a church by the name of Antioch of Long Beach with Pastor Wayne and Maisha Cheney. I love these young people. He's a great pastor, and he has a true heart for the people around him, and actually for the world. And we just finished up a series called Shaken. And I believe the people that can withstand the shaking are the people that make it through to their destiny. Because in life there's all these insecurities and all these different battles that go on, and the only thing that we can really keep constant, or one of the few things that we can keep constant, is our ability to walk in love and keep the right attitude about where we know that God is calling us to go. And then that becomes the issue, is how do you know? Well, you know because you have the gifts and talents to do it. If you have the gifts and talents to do it, then they have something to do with your destiny. But if you're doing something that has you know, not so much to do with your gifts and talents, or a very small portion of them, then there's still stuff to be pursued there. Because we're going to be held accountable for our gifts and our talents and our love walk. I don't think we're going to be held accountable for much more than that. Gifts, talents, and our love walk. You know, and all of those three things can change based upon our attitude, based upon our attitude towards them. You know, even if with the issues flying back and forth in our life, but if we can keep our love walk right, and operating our gifts and talents, I think we'll be in good shape. What do you think, Facebook? I want to know.